Hey there friends, welcome back to my channel. If you've ever opened your electric bill and thought, wait, how did it get this high? You're not alone. Today we're talking about something that is quietly draining people's wallets: third-party electricity providers. These companies often promise lower rates, but what they do not tell you could cost you a lot more than you bargained for. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to watch out for and how to actually find affordable electricity without falling for traps. So let's get into it. First, let's clear up what we're talking about. In many deregulated states, you can choose who supplies your electricity. That is where third-party electricity providers come in. Think of it like choosing your cell phone carrier. You still get the same service through the same wires, but different companies can compete for your business. Third-party electricity suppliers are not your utility company. Your utility company, like ConEd in New York or ComEd in Illinois, still delivers power and maintains the lines. But these third-party electricity suppliers can provide the actual electricity at different rates. They just sell you electricity, kind of like a middleman. Your utility company still delivers the power and handles outages and repairs. But the supplier, that is where the fine print starts to matter. Many of these third-party supplier companies have turned consumer choice into a playground for deceptive practices. They're not all bad. Some legitimate companies offer real savings. But the bad actors are so common that you do need to know how to tell them apart. Here's their favorite playbook, the bait and switch. They will offer you an introductory rate that is genuinely lower than what you're paying now. Maybe 8 cents per kilowatt hour when you're currently paying 12 cents. Sounds like a no-brainer, right? But here's the catch, and there is always a catch. That lower rate is temporary. Sometimes it lasts 3 months, sometimes 6. Then, without much fanfare, your rate jumps to 15, 18, even 20 cents per kilowatt hour. I have seen cases where people ended up paying double their original rate after the honeymoon period ended. The worst part? They're counting on you not noticing. Most people do not scrutinize their electric bill every month. You got job, kids, pets, groceries, life happening. Who's checking their energy bill every month? You might not catch the rate increase for months, and by then you have already overpaid by hundreds of dollars. They also love variable rates. Instead of locking you into a fixed price, they can change your rate whenever they want based on market conditions. Guess which direction those market conditions always seem to push your rates? These companies do not just randomly knock on doors. They are strategic about who they target, and it is pretty disturbing when you see the pattern. Elderly homeowners are prime targets. They will often pose as utility workers or government representatives using official-looking badges and clipboards. They prey on seniors who might be more trusting or less likely to research the company later. Low-income neighborhoods get hit hard too. They will promise immediate savings to people who are already struggling with high energy bills. The irony is heartbreaking. The people who can least afford higher rates are the ones who get trapped in these schemes. Non-English speaking communities face extra challenges because these salespeople often misrepresent contract terms or skip important details entirely. Language barriers make it harder to understand what they are actually trying to agree to. They also love college towns and areas with lots of renters. Young people and those who move frequently are less likely to stick around long enough to notice rate increases, and they are often less familiar with how electricity markets work. So what do we look out for? Let's go over the red flags that scream, stay away. Number 1, introductory rates with no clear end date. If they cannot tell you exactly when the price goes up and by how much, that is a huge no. Number 2, contracts with hidden cancellation fees are a big red flag. Some of these companies will charge you $100 or more just to leave them. Always ask about their cancellation penalties. Number 3, they may have confusing or vague terms. If the salesperson or website will not give you the rate in writing, or they keep dodging questions, run. Number 4, high-pressure tactics are another dead giveaway. They will say things like, this offer expires today, or I need you to sign up right now to lock in this rate. Real deals do not disappear if you take time to think about them. Number 5, they look like your utility company. If the logo looks similar or they say, we're working with your provider, that's a trick. Your actual utility does not send people to your door to get you to switch plans. That just doesn't happen. Number 6, Requests for your utility bill should make you suspicious. They will claim they need to see your utility bill to calculate savings. But what they really want is your account information so they can switch your service without proper authorization. Number 7, too good to be true promises are classic bait. If they're offering rates significantly lower than your current utility bill for an extended period, question why they would operate at a loss. Spoiler alert, they would not. Now for the good news. There are legitimate ways to lower your electricity costs without falling into these traps. And here's how. Start with your state's official website. Most states with deregulated electricity markets maintain comparison tools. For example, Pennsylvania has packchoices.com and Texas has powertochoose.org. These sites let you compare rates from licensed suppliers in your area. Look for fixed rate plans with clear contract terms. A legitimate company will offer you a rate that stays the same for the entire contract period, usually 12 to 24 months. Avoid variable rates unless you really understand what you're getting into. Read the Electricity Facts Label, or EFL. This is a standardized document that every supplier must provide. It shows exactly what you will pay at different usage levels. Do not look at the advertised rate. Check what you will actually pay based on your typical monthly usage. Watch out for monthly fees. Some companies advertise low per kilowatt rates, but charge monthly service fees that can add $10 to $20 to your bill. Make sure to factor these into your total cost comparison. Check for early termination fees before signing anything. You should be able to cancel without penalty if the company changes your rate or does not deliver on their promises. Research the company's reputation. Check Better Business Bureau ratings, online reviews, and your state's Public Utility Commission website for complaints. If a company has a ton of complaints about billing issues or deceptive practices, stay away. Consider time of use plans if your utility offers them. These charge different rates depending on when you use electricity. If you can shift your usage to off-peak hours, you might save money without switching suppliers at all. Set calendar reminders. Once you sign up for a plan, put a reminder in your phone for 1 month before it ends. That way, you do not get rolled into some outrageous rate without realizing it. If you think you have been caught in one of these schemes, do not panic. You have options. First, check your rate. Look at your most recent electric bill and compare the rate per kilowatt hour to your utility standard rate. And if you think you have been caught in one of these schemes for sure, contact your state's Public Utility Commission immediately. Every state has one, and they take these complaints seriously. Many have hotlines specifically for electricity supplier complaints. Review your rights. Most states give you a cooling off period where you can cancel a new electricity contract without penalty, usually 3 to 10 days after signing. Document everything. Keep copies of contracts, sales materials, and your electric bill. If the salesperson made promises that are not in the contract, write down what they said and when. Consider switching back to your default utility supplier. Yes, you might need to pay early termination fees, but if your new rate is much higher than expected, you could still save money in the long run. Report the company to your state attorney general's office if they used deceptive practices. Your complaint could help protect other consumers and might even lead to refunds. Electricity is a basic need, not a trap. These third-party companies rely on confusion, fast talk, and fine print to get you paying more than you should. Remember, if someone is pushing you to decide right now, they are probably not looking out for your best interest. Have you had experiences with third-party electricity providers? Drop a comment and let everyone know what happened. Your story might help someone else avoid the same trap. If this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on cutting your energy costs the right way. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.